Hello everyone, it's me Cint from Let's Go Van Camping. So this is day 2 of my first van solo camping trip. It's a safe experience. Safe experience. It is safe. I'm actually boondocking at my daughter's house, and she knew that I was going to be doing that. I came up to upstate New York to visit with my kids and my grandbabies and see them, and also try camping out in my van for the first time. First night went well. It still gets chilly down in the 40s here, um, but it was all good. I'm finding that you have to organize, reorganize, and organize again throughout the day, which is fine. I'm kind of finding what's working, what I needed, what I didn't need. I thought I got rid of stuff that I didn't need, but I'm realizing there was a few other things that I really didn't need. I'm gonna flip my camera around here. Was hanging out with my daughter in her house for a little bit and decided I need to come out and make some lunch. So I have a single burner Coleman's cooktop, and I'm boiling water for some coffee. It's not boiling yet, but it's very hot. We have a double burner also, which we used on our camping trip when we were in the Virginia State Park. But it's just me, and I'm not cooking all that much, so I like this one. It's good. So for lunch, I'm gonna make some peanut butter and jelly and a cup of coffee. So come down here. I have my little travel mug. I got this from Target. It's called an ELO. I don't know if you can see that, ELO. This cute little cup is about, it's supposed to be 12 ounces, I believe. Oh, 11 ounces. And it does a really good job with two things. One, keeping my coffee hot for a long time. And two, I can knock it over and it doesn't spill. I can be a bit clumsy. Oh, hey, let me turn my fire off and turn that off. Okay, water's boiling. I also have this drip coffee maker. We also got a French press, and I didn't bring it because it's all right. So obviously with the lid being off, when I take the lid off, you sit that on top. My coffee's already in there. And then I'll pour my hot water in there. Actually, I should do that now. So I can do this one-handed. You guys can watch me make my cup of coffee. So cool. We know how to make coffee. I know you do. All right. I'm going to do this one-handed. So for this size cup, I use one of these. Let's see if I can get it out here. Sorry. Crud, I can't get it, but I don't know if you can see that. So it's just a coffee scooper thing, like a normal size one, but it's got just a square head. So I use like about 2.5. I'm sorry, 1.5. Good grief, put hair on my chest. 1.5. Sorry for the fingers. 1.5 scoops of the coffee into the filter. And so you put that on there. Now this comes in mLs, milliliters. I got this from Amazon. Like a lot of stuff. Or in ounces. So this is an 11 ounce cup. And it just, okay, good. All right, so then, I just pour the water in. There. Let it brew. Okay. That little camper pot set, that works fine on the stove. I also have it's a little pot, and I put it in a different spot, so I can't get my hands on it right this second. But anyway, it's a smaller pot. It's more like for the individual camper who's going out in the wilderness, and they have the little matchbox looking cooktop, a little cooker thing. um, that you still need like propane for, or butane for rather, the little canisters. But it doesn't sit on that on that stove rather very well. So that's okay. That one does. Otherwise, I would have just gone to like a local dollar store and bought a small little pot to use. That pot set, I can get that to focus, is Focus on the Outdoor Land. What's the brand? Oh, old Odoland. That's the name of the brand. So this is a little bag that it comes in, little mesh bag. Okay. I know my coffee finished brewing. All right, so here I just have like my bread, just a container. I was holding stuff. My little pantry is down there. I have some chips and that electric pot, coffee pot you see there. It works great, except that it takes a long time, and it was starting to drain my Jackery this morning. To the point of I ended up pouring the water. It was hot, but it hadn't boiled yet, and I poured it into my pot and just like made water on the stove. I probably will not use it for the rest of this trip. What else do we have down here? Lots of stuff. Like I don't know, there's actually some food in here, like some like little packs of cereal stuff. My little heater. I had to plug that in this morning, try to get the chill off the air. And it did all right. Some Planters peanuts down there, some food basically. So I have this travel mug because when I drove up to New York, I just made a big cup. Sorry for the trip. I had some food in here in this container, so that's why that's empty. Oh yeah. So if I show you the fuel, this one type of butane, you know, and the little thing you screwed on the top, that's the type of burner I was referring to that I, oh, don't knock the cup over, Cynthia. So, sorry. And then I have another little pots and pans back there. Gloves, because God knows you never know when you might need them on a trip. Some bowls. This coffee mug, like how many coffee mugs do you need? Actually, I have boiled eggs, and I use this to pour some hot water. Well, actually, after I made my coffee, the water that was left over, I set my boiled eggs, and they were still shelled. So I saw on TV this commercial on like, oh, get this egg cracker, you know, to peel your eggs for $19.99 or whatever the heck it was. I'm like, oh, just take a metal cup and a lid, shake it a little bit, and it cracks the egg shells and it peels off very easy. So that's why I have this, not as another drinking cup. Although, you know, hey, that's my daily water bottle. This one's empty, so I just laid it down. So it came with plenty of filtered water from home. And I just emptied out, I think this one is I have two of these. I think these are 32 ounces. I think this is a 24 ounce. This big old 5-gallon water actually is filtered water. I had got a water grade water hose and a filter to fill this up. I just ordered it from Walmart. It was empty. But I also do have a water filter to put in it whenever I get around to using it. But I do have another smaller bottle of water, 5-gallon bottle of water that I could use first, or I might just leave that for like emergencies or something and just tap into this whenever I need to. I have another bottle that's like this size. This has tap water. I had used this before and I just filled it back up. This is just tap water, like from my house. So I use that water for like washing dishes, that sort of thing. I have a lot of water, y'all. This is just plain water. This is soapy water. So like with washing dishes, I can just wash my dishes and stuff. So pause the video. Hopefully I can pause it and not lose my video again. Okay, so let's see. I got out. My van's a little bit messy. So what I have, and it's just my snack box. Oh, and I have also this big old thing of water right here too. So this thing that's hanging in front of me, in front of my other passenger rear door, it's kind of, right now it's just catching everything. I have to reorganize it. I like it and I don't like it. You can hang it In this case, I'm using on the handle. You can hang it on the back of the seat. It goes all the way to the floor. It's got like 4 little baskets in it. So I just have a hodgepodge of stuff in there. I just need to do something with it. And this is my bag of, I want to call it my bag of inspiration. Yeah, this is the heater. All right, the box for the heater. Auto heater fan. Got that from Walmart. It is 12 volt, so you can plug it into your car, or if you have a Jackery, 150 watts. You need at least 150 watts. Well, actually, I say that, but this little Jackery right here, that's a 300 or 350 watt Jackery, and it was not even happening. I just tested it out at home, but it works on my 1000 watt Jackery, which is charging right now. Okay, so oh, this is part of my yarn craft. So I think this is light enough to, whoops, towel. Get up there. All right. So I always bring something. All right. So I just got some yarn and stuff, some things on the hooks, knitting, crochet. My Bible, journal, a hat that I just made, which is ginormous, but I don't care. So anyway, oh, and this is my DVD player. I had a travel one for another purpose, but then I was like, oh, I'll just take that with me. I do have one that's built in right there. So I have a Honda Odyssey 2018. Problem with that is, like, you got to have the car running to use it, and I didn't want to do that. So anyway, so I have my bed. So again, this is a futon. It's a Japanese futon I ordered from Amazon. It's bigger. You know, it goes back there. So basically, I have my 2 seats here are still down in the back. So I still have all this, the 3rd row actually in. And then I have this sleeping bag, which I got from Walmart, which is a Ozark, I think is the name of it. It did pretty good last night with keeping me warm. And my pillows back there. So let me just pan around to the front. I have WeatherTech window coverings on the front right now. I took them off the back only because I'm up. And just to let some daylight inside the van, and I don't have to use the lights and my extra lighting. I do have extra light source. Starting with that thing right there. A lot of knitters and crocheters use it. So I use that like in the middle of the night, so I don't have to turn on any really bright lights. Back here, it's kind of like my bathroom area. You smell like toilet paper. This is my gray water. I'll move that out when I wash my dishes. This is my travel bag with, you know, toiletries in it. But down here, I'm sorry. I took the other part that holds out. I rinsed it and everything. But this is my, what do you call it? The canister for urine. So at night, and this is, I showed this to you guys in a video, my first video, I believe it was. That's the part that connects to the bottle. Oh, crap. So sorry. Okay, and that's the part that the lid is on. Hopefully. But anyway, this is the part that goes against your body. Okay, I had to fix that. All right. So then I have the one seat up. This is the poncho that I made. It's nice and warm, some warm pants. This is the bag that the sleeping bag it came in. Oh yeah, here we go. Oops. Trying to get it right side up for you. So Ozark Trail That's from Walmart. Yep, I got two. One for me, one for my husband. And right now I'm just like shoving my coats and stuff in there. Let's see. I have a Coleman refrigerator, and it can also be used as a heater. Because if you line the two red dots up, like how they have the two blue dots lined up, this actually will warm stuff up. I haven't tried that. They have food in it. It's not plugged in right now because I needed to charge the bigger Jackery. It was taking, like I said, a little longer because it's not as bright and sunshiny today. Of course, I did forget to take my creamer for my coffee out, so I'll get that in a minute. And this is just a water tank that I purchased at, pretty sure it was Walmart, empty, and I just refill it. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the driver's side. All right, so before I go there, so you can see I have two 100-watt Jackeries on top of the car. It's not permanent. I just didn't take them down. So I'll come into the driver's side. My seat just automatically moves out the way, which is really nice. Okay, it's pretty jammed up here. It looks worse than it is. These pair of pants that I wore yesterday. So this is a net, and you're supposed to be able to like hang it on top of your ceiling, but I think I have it so stuffed. It's just, that ain't gonna work. So that's okay. I used to have this extra backpack, and I just use it for my dirty laundry. Is in there. And because I grabbed like some stuff at the last minute, I had like a lot of extra bags. Then I just have like one of the little Go chairs and well, toilet paper, and I'll probably move those empty water bottles down here. Only maybe if they get in my way. Umbrella, and coming through the window that's cracked up there is the Jackery connection, the connectors to the Jackery, the bigger Jackery. So when I move to go see my younger daughter later, I'll just take them down and everything. And this right here is my collapsible toilet that I still have not broken in yet. I'm in no hurry. Okay. So I had got these little lights at Walmart. They are battery operated, and I opened one up, this one in particular. Where's the other one? I think the other one's behind me. But apparently I didn't put the, sorry, let me change my focus. I didn't put the lid back on it correctly, and now it's stuck, and I can't get it unstuck, which is kind of annoying to me. But what I did do was purchase a rechargeable battery set, because they take AAA batteries in the top part, and this was dead. That's why I was like, okay, I know this is not like solar, because it was only $5 at Walmart in their camping section. So I didn't want to have to keep buying and throwing away batteries, so I decided to get a rechargeable set. All right. Okay, so yeah, so I got this from Amazon. So these little white ones are triple A, excuse me, and these are AA. Oh, here it is. Here's the little light thingy I got. So it's called a camping light, tumbler camping light. Got it from Walmart. And brightest, little dimmer. Oh, that doesn't do that in real life. Red, and then a strobing red, and then off. So apparently what happened was I must have left the other one on by mistake one day, and it killed my battery. So like I said, yeah, I didn't want to have to keep buying batteries and throwing them out and whatever. So I will need to get another set of rechargeable batteries just to kind of keep that cycle going. But just one lamp alone actually does a good job. But I still want to use. I just took a bungee cord from one handle to the other handle for the paper towel. So that's working. And for my blackout curtains, yeah, still struggling with that. Right now I have some Velcro strips on top, but the curtain part is actually not even attached to it. I still have them. I'm still working it out. I don't know. But for this trip, I didn't care. I felt like I didn't need it. That's pretty much how I'll be camping in legit camping areas, so it's not going to be an issue. I do have the whole entire set of the for my van of the window coverings, and I'm a bit disappointed, and I'm going to show you why. So again, it's WeatherTech. And then when you order WeatherTech, you put in the year, make, and model of your vehicle, and these are supposed to fit for your vehicle, right? Do you see the daylight coming through my front window? Yeah, look at that big old gap. That is not acceptable. That's not that's this is the first time I'm actually using the front one. When actually that's not true. We used it when we were in Virginia Park. I think we used it then. But maybe I just didn't really pay attention to it, but like that's a big gap. That really annoys me. So yeah, you're talking like $170 for all of the, because there's so many of them. It's like 2, 4, 6, 8 coverings, and none of them fit perfectly. Quite honest with you, all of them have spacing and gaps in it. Like my back window doesn't lay flat across the whole window. Like this, it curves in because it's too big. It's too big. That big old gap right there where the visor is, like that makes no sense. So I digress. Let me get off of that subject. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like let them know like that's just not cool. It's a lot of money and it's not fully doing its job. So, oh well. Anyway, but that's all I have for you. I hope you tune in again. I'm new to this camping thing. I'm enjoying it. I already have another trip planned for both me and my husband to go on together. Right now it's roughing it, but I'm starting to rethink that a little bit. I think I'm still a little too spoiled and want like some sort of electrical and water hookup. um, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, and then I'm sure I'll be planning some more trips. So, all right. Well, thank you for tuning in. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to know when I'm posting again, I don't have a particular schedule right now. Just subscribe and you'll get notifications when I do post again. All right. Thank you. Have a great and beautiful day.